All right, so uh, this is gonna be my first entry into my blog about my road to Comrades. Um, this is gonna be pretty real. This is gonna be pretty raw. So I'm not gonna try to church anything up. If you're just tuning in, I cuss a lot. If you don't like it, leave. Don't care. Um, so we'll just go back a few weeks. We'll start at 20 weeks out. Uh, 20 weeks out from my 50K. So the schedule right now is I have a 50K on October 27th in DC, the Marine Corps 50K. After that, I have the St. Jude Marathon in Memphis, Tennessee. And then I have the Houston Marathon in Houston in January. So my goal for the Houston Marathon is to get 3:30 to 3:40. That's an 8:30 pace to like 8:45 pace. Like that's my window to really hit there because I want to be seated in Corral C at Comrades. So I need to punch that ticket to get in that C corral to give me a better placing at Comrades. That's going to be vital for me to get that just to get higher up and to also be running with the like-minded people that's higher up in the corrals. It's a gun-to-gun race, so every step I can take closer to the finish line for free or a little bit of work right now, the better. So that's why I want to get there. 20 weeks out from the 50K, which is the Marine Corps Marathon 50K, I did 20 miles. This is talking about the week of June 10 through June 16. Pretty easy. I did 20 miles, just like 4 hours of training, just building that base up basically. The week after that, I did 17 miles, so a little bit of a down right there. But I also traveled to Mont Tremblant that weekend, which was nice. I went up there with Danielle Demon, one of my friends. And that's the week of June 17 through June 23. Did 17 miles. Long run was 9 miles. During this time, I was having some shin splint issues, which has since subsided. Um, Now then, I was doing some exercises on there. I still do them now, where I'm using the band to kind of go back and forth with my ankle, get some good flexion there that is under tension. Then the week after that, this was a down week, not necessarily a planned down week. My motivation was just kind of lacking there for a little bit, to be honest. I didn't want to fucking train. I just didn't want to do it. But that was 18 weeks out, still building the base. I lost 7.51 miles that week. Not anything to shake a stick at. And that's going to be June 24 through June 30. And now then, back up to this previous week, June 1 through June 7. Solid week, back on par. No issues, no pain, no nothing. This is my first time actually doing some solid work on the long run. So July 1 was 3 miles, July 2 was 5, and Wednesday the 4th, or Wednesday the 3rd was the 4 mile run. So boom, 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 got 3, 5, and 4. So see how my body's adapting to the progression in the back. And now then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I did 3, 5, 11, and 1. And 1. So what that looks like is I went 3 miles, then 5 miles on Saturday, and then Sunday I did 11 miles with hill repeats in the middle. You should see some pictures down below that has what that looks like. Is there's a hill that's approximately 4 miles away from my house. It's a quarter-mile hill, and I did 4. Start at the bottom, go back up. Down at the bottom, go back up. Down at the bottom, go back up. And I was running up and also down. I wanted to run down because at Comrades, this is a down year. I need to know how to run down a hill efficiently without overdoing it. So I'm focusing on my form going down the hill, making sure I'm not leaning too far forward or too far back. And I want to make sure my quads aren't engaging a ton. Like, because the down run, that's going to be massive for my quads to make sure I'm not overdoing it. Now, with this 11-mile run, my splits aren't really anything to write home about. The first 4 miles were solid. I had 9:19, 9:54, 9:46, and 8:55, which 8:55 is really right up to the hill. There is a small downhill right before I get to the top of the hill, but there's also an uphill for the first quarter mile of that. Now, after that, I did the hill repeats. All those were good. I mean, mentally, that was challenging. This was fucking humid. I mean, this was the most humid run I've done in a long time. Now, after that, did the next mile in 10:42, 10:48, 10:16, 10:54, and then 10:30. I tried to pick up the pace on that last mile. I miscalculated the distance in my mind because I was like, okay, I need 11 miles. I need to be living here at 6 miles when that should have actually been 7 miles. So I had to find an extra mile somewhere on my run back. I was like, man, I'm getting really close to being back home, but I also need 11 miles, not 10 miles. So mentally, I was like, man, this kind of sucks. Like, I thought I was like back home. All right, my water stops that I put out. Okay, I'm gonna be running out of water, so picked up a bottle, put it down, did a loop, and then went back home right at 11. Done. So got that done. Got home, stretched, took a shower, relaxed, hopped in my Normatec boots for a bit, and then a little bit later, did another mile. This was all easy. Sorry, Andrew, this wasn't all easy. Andrew's my friend that's gonna give me shit for this. But it was 9:16. The reason I wanted to do this 1 mile alone was just to see how my body feels. Was I going to be experiencing cramping? Do I have any joint pain? Do I have any quad pain or hamstring pain? Because my hamstrings were cramping a little bit whenever I was stretching after that long run. So I want to see how they're going to be doing a little bit later in the day just to test the waters, because my plan that I'm building is actually going to have a lot of double and triple run days on that long run day. So I want to make sure that I'm making sure that's good. Now, looking forward, motivation-wise, I'm good. Today's Monday the 8th, so everything feels pretty good right now. I have a chiropractor appointment today. I have a massage, I think, tomorrow. So really looking forward to some recovery there. But this week has 2 days off, which is going to be the Monday and Friday. I'm going to be doing some track miles tomorrow. And then I'm also going to be doing an hour easy run tomorrow or Wednesday after that. So that will probably be about 6 miles there. Just nice and easy, all easy miles there. Thursday, all easy miles again for 6 miles again. And then Friday, take a day off. And then Saturday is going to be a 7-mile run. And then Sunday is going to be an 11-mile run. So I'm going to add another hill repeat there and leave the hills a little bit later than earlier. So that way I get more hill work in. And see if I can do it in a little bit faster time, even though there's more hills. So see how my motivation carries out. Hopefully it's not as humid. And go from there. This is going to be a good test week, so I plan on doing some 400s and maybe a few 800s at the track tomorrow, just to see where my speed's at. That's pretty much all that's going on right now. Registration hasn't opened for Comrades yet, pretty obvious, so it's going to be exciting to register for that. I mean, that race scares the shit out of me. I've been very vocal about that. I've never been scared of a fucking race like this. There's cutoff times that I'm very scared of. You have to maintain a 12-minute mile pace the whole way with hills, lots of hills, for 56 freaking miles. It's a long way. And I'm excited about that, but I also know that I got to do this. Like, I have to. So there's a lot of up in the down year, so you have to respect that. That's why doing hills early and often right now is going to be there. So definitely looking forward to it. The plan I put together is going to be uh, maintaining, maintain, recover, build up a notch, maintain, go down, recover, and just keep doing that over and over. I should be maxing out probably around 60, 70 miles a week, somewhere in that range, which is going to be a high volume for me. I've never done high volume. One of the coaches I talked to that's kind of mentoring me through this, he was like, if you've never done it, see how your body reacts to it, but ease into it, which I've been establishing 30-mile weeks. Well, I mean, in theory, I have. So before June, like on June 3rd, I had a 32-mile week. Before that, I had a 28-mile week, and then so I took a week off after my last 70.3, which is Chattanooga, and then did a 28-mile week, and then did a 32-mile week, and then did a 20-mile week. So it just established that base, and now that 17, 7.5, and now that this week was 32, and this coming week I'll be right at 35. So that's what that's going to look like. At least I think that's a good progression right now. It's not building too rapidly right now, but it's still getting some solid base in. Accommodating 2 days a week off, I'm going to maintain that for sure. Do 3 in a row throughout the week: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday. Not necessarily doing a long back-to-back run like some folks do, but just doing the long run after a medium distance run. So like this week is going to be 7 and 11. And those 7 miles are all easy miles. And then you focus on recovery, focus on nutrition, and then Sunday, that's when you actually go to work. So that's kind of like the whole plan throughout this, is just progress the middle week to build that ladder, and then also build that ladder on the weekend. And you always have that Monday off, and then you also have that Friday off. So that's how this is going to work. I'm excited about sharing my story and actually posting this up on my website. This is the first one of many. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Leave a comment down below. Probably not always going to be in good spirits, to be honest, but I plan on being transparent with this. This is going to be one of the most scariest things I've ever fucking done. Have a good day.